Right, good morning folks, welcome to this week's video. What an absolute cracking morning here on the River Waveney today. So mate, with James again today, we're down at Geldeston at the Three Rivers campsite. We're launching from here for a fiver, which I think is absolute great value for money. We're hitting the River Waveney, we're in search of perch and pike today. So let's get the boats on the water, head out and then see what we get. I don't think you can get better conditions than this, to be honest. It looks absolutely beautiful out here this morning. Fishing, for me anyway, has been pretty hard the last couple of times. I mean, I've been out 4 times. We ended up in Horning last week and I've had 3 times on the river further up and blanked pretty much all the time. James and his mate had a few fish when we were up at Horning, and James had a cracking perch, as you can see. So I'm hoping today is the day when I can actually put a fish on the boat. So I'm going to start off with drop shotting. Going to start using with some live worms, I think, first. So let's get rigged up, get in and see what we get. Alright, so I'm just fishing now with one of the Guppie Juniors by Strikepro. I've got the drop shot just hanging off the side there, and just with the movement of the boat, that's just bouncing off the bottom, so I'm just watching the tip of that rod and just fishing with the lure here, but nothing as yet. And I think we'll head a little bit further to the start of the river. Alright, so there we go, lovely old bunch of worms, about a foot off the bottom, and the great thing about this section of the river is there's chub about as well. Well, we are not doing very well today at all. We've had a couple of little knocks, nothing on the lure rod. I've had a go with a couple of craws, just gone back to the drop shot with some worms. The pressure is pretty high today, it's at 10:38 today, so that's probably not helping matters. But we're just moored up here, got the mud weight down, and I'm just fishing the drop shot just by these reeds behind me, and then just casting the lure out down the edge of the main flow of the river. Fish on at last, fish on. Wait. Oh. Come back to me. Well, at least we haven't blanked. One tiny little perch. But I think I'm on a shoal now, and that was on the worm on the drop shot, that was. So absolute beautiful little perch. Get him back in the water. Right, rebaited. And another. Ooh. Well, at least we're on them, that's the main thing. So we'll stick a couple more of these brandlings on. There we are. That feels nice. You know what perch are like. Oh, that's a beaut. That is a lovely fish. There we are. They're getting bigger. They are definitely getting bigger. Beautiful. It's one after another. This little rod is great for this sort of thing. Oh, he's gone. Hey, that's a nice fish. I don't think it is. You know what they're like, they fight really, really well at first, don't they? Yeah, and then they turn out to be something like this. And you... Alright, what is the time anyway? 1400. Let's give him a tingle. See how he's getting on. No answer. Either he's fell in or he's on a herd of perch. Great when you're catching them. They're not massive, but it's a sport, isn't it? Not massive at all. He took me in the tree branches. Oh, okay. Oh well. That's that anyway. That's my last drop shot rig gone in a route. Alright, that'll do for today I think. So I've had about 30-40 little perch, nothing sizable. Probably about the biggest is £half a pound. But at least we didn't blank, that's the main thing. I just can't believe we had nothing on the lures at all today. I mean, the pressure is pretty high, 1038. So that is fairly high pressure. But yeah, I really did sort of expect a cracking day. You know, we turned up this morning, beautiful weather. It looked just so beautiful. And I was just expecting it to be a cracking day, but hey ho, at least we didn't go home empty-handed. That's the main thing. Thank you for watching this week's video. I hope you've enjoyed it, and if you haven't subscribed to the channel, please hit the subscribe button just below there. And then as always, a couple of videos for you to take a look at, and we'll see you next week on the next one.